Hey YouTube, this is Astrid. This video is about basic things you can find in your house, the grocery store, or wherever to use in your workings. Great thing about being a Wiccan, you have tools. You have all kinds of tools available at your fingertips. This here is a book I like to use. See if you can see it. Yeah, I like this one because it is more than just herbs, like most books do. I know a lot of videos are covering just basic herbs and stuff you can find. I'm going to cover a lot of food products in this one and plant products. We can find all the different kinds of things. I'll cover more later. Well, I'm just using the things I have in my house or outside or normally have. So, when you're using things, if you're going to consume anything, make sure it's not harmful to you or anybody else. If you're allergic to it, common sense, don't do it. Stuff like that. Prime example, yogurt, keep in the fridge. Common sense, you don't want it to go bad. Storing your products like dried herbs and flowers, like I have a jar. You know, I reuse a lot of my condiment stuff. Like this was a mayo jar. It's awesome. I know there's some people who have like a really nice fancy setup with special jars and everything. Do what works for you. For me, it's recycling whole containers, stuff like that. So, with that being said, let's start off with yogurt. It's a food, milk or soy. You can eat it for comfort, nurturing, and protection. Soy yogurt is to solve employment matters. And if you eat it on a new moon, you can get insight and increased wisdom. With soy, I don't have soy in my house right now, but it helps with high spiritual vibrations, and you can carry soybeans for good luck. So, yeah. Oh, and tofu on a full moon helps with psychic awareness and protection. Yeah, for those of you who, you know, like tofu and soy, hey, has magical workings too. So, yeah. Tea. Next is tea. I know quite a few people who like tea. You can have black tea, you can have green tea. Tea comes in all different forms. Some people like one way, some people like another. Green tea, by the way, I'm reading from notes, so yeah, from the book I just showed you. Green tea. You can get all different kinds of green tea. Tea is like a really common, popular thing. Of course, it's healthy for you, it's good for you. Let's see. Well, while you drink it, you can visualize the money that's owed to you, that you're receiving it. It's supposed to help with that. As well as loose black tea, which I have here. It protects protection formulas for strength, love spells to increase sexual desire. So if you're doing a love spell, you remember consequences are everything. Your energy that you put into it is everything. You can use this for adding lust to a love spell. So, protection for strength and stuff like that. So, next one I'm going to show you is a sweet pea. A sweet pea is a little flower. They're sweet peas, so they smell sweet. This is a stem. Here, let me see. Mine are dry that I pressed in a book. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, these ones are white. They come in pink and other various colors. These help for breaking down emotional barriers and walls and defenses. To open up things, you know, like people who have like emotional barriers and walls. It's really good, especially for those who try to stay away from people, who keep distance. It's really good to help breaking that down. You can also attract trustworthy friends with it, which is really neat. So yeah, sweet pea is a good thing. My favorite tool. I absolutely love it. I use it for a lot of different things, including purifying a house and protecting it and stuff like that. Which is one of the most common things that I use. Is salt. I have sea salt here. You don't want too much salt in your diet, especially if you have health problems. But you also need some salt in your diet. Yeah. Research it to figure out why. I'm not going to cover that right now. But salt represents prosperity. You can add to dark leafy greens for income. It's for cleansing. You use it for the four corners or a bath for protection. You can sprinkle to purify and create a sacred circle. Black salt on doorways to keep undesirable influences away. I've seen black salt one time. I don't remember where it was. It was really neat. But table salt is a common thing. I know some people say it's bad luck if we tip it over. I don't know. The reason why I sold is for prosperity is because back in the day, that was a way of trade, like replacement of money, because it was a high value, like gold is today, gold and diamonds. Salt was like that back in the day, and that's why it's also for prosperity. So, sage. Is to purify, chase away evil. You can smudge the body for healing and cleansing, and add it to food for internal purification. You know, like internal purification, let's say you're dealing with a lot of negative internal stuff, you can eat it. But also remember, if you're going to do any of this, make sure you charge it so it has a reason why it's doing it. So you just don't want to eat it and be like, it's not working, why is it not working? You got to charge it with your energy. You know, you got, which is like another way of enchanting it. It's just really simple, just focus, mental. Some visualize colors, some visualize sound, vibrations. Whatever it is that works for you, you know, enchant it before you use it. Another one, rosemary. Let's see, fresh or dried herb, sprigs in a home to dispel witchcraft or evil plots. Well, I'm a witch. The only witchcraft I would probably want to ban or get rid of is stuff that I don't find welcoming, stuff that's unwanted. And evil plots, yeah. We got some negative people out there, so it's always good, you know, to have something on your side. If you carry rosemary in a red cloth bag, it's for protection. Seasoned food for memory and increased clarity. I have a goldfish memory, especially with short terms and names and stuff like that. Yeah. Those of you who study, who need to work on their grades, yellow candle with rosemary oil on a Thursday. Simple. Get a yellow candle, get oil of your choice, and rosemary. To make the rosemary oil, you can blend it together, you know, make sure you put energy into it, and you rub the candle with the oil. Make sure it's yellow, and on a Thursday, you burn it. It's to help with your studying habits so you can help increase your grades. Of course, you're not going to get better grades if you don't study, but it's going to help you get study better habits, you know, common sense, okay? Yeah, so any of you is like, my grades didn't get better. Well, did you study? No. Yeah, common sense, okay? Next, rain. Okay, summer rain is for lust. Fall rain is for charisma. Let's say spring rain. Okay, use it for a bath. You collect spring rain and you put it in your bath to help renew and cleanse before opening your heart. Like in a new, whatever you may be into, whether it's a relationship or something else. So it's a good way to making sure you're ready for something like that. Because you don't want to carry negative whatever from something previous to something new, especially when it comes to love. Winter is for courage, power, and endurance. Winter rain. Where I'm at, we don't get winter rain, we get snow. I haven't ran into winter rain before, you know, that hasn't been ice, so I don't know how you would do that one. Maybe some warmer parts of the world you can do that. Standing underneath the rainbow for creativity or inspiration. I know that's really useful for those who need a new idea for work or for artists or just anything. If you need any kind, yeah, I don't know how you stand underneath the rainbow. My rainbows always seem to flutter away on the horizon, but if you have that kind of luck, stand underneath the rainbow, you'll get your creativity. Next, potato. Right here's a red potato. I don't think it matters what kind of potato you use. These are for positive, sympathetic, magic, healing, and protection. Use mash for comfort, and you can use potato chips for grounding and protection. Okay, a potato is a root, which makes sense. It's in part of the earth. You can also use a potato for weight loss. When you're doing it for weight loss, you do not eat it. Okay, it's really simple. All you do is carve your name into it, and on the waning moon, you peel by visualizing your weight loss. Okay. And remember, it's only going to work as much energy as you put into it. So if you have doubts, it's not going to work. So you got to really truly believe, you know, that's how magic works. You got to believe in what you're doing. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So, a pretzel. Pretzels, when you do it with magic, you want them knotted. They originally came like in Celtic crosses and other stuff like that. I don't remember too well. But if you eat 3 salted pretzels on a Sunday, is supposed to keep you from harm for the coming week. So you can do that. I know there's like soy pretzels for out there for those who can't consume wheat products. which brings me up to pasta. Pasta can use, if you eat spiral ones, you get creativity. Spaghetti or linguine for protection and communication, and corn pasta, which I haven't ran across before, maybe someone else has, is for financial creativity. And rice pasta is good for love. Another common ingredient I have in my household is maple. For the syrup, well, maple sweet, so obviously it brings sweetness. It's also for wealth and wisdom. And a dab underneath the tongue is to ensure good news lasts long. In other words, let's say you get some really good news and you want it to stick around, you want it to come true, dab a little bit underneath your tongue. You can put leaves underneath your pillow for prophetic dreams. So yeah. The one that I don't have in my house, which is actually common outside, is a dandelion. If you place it underneath your pillow, it can help you with prophetic dreams and interpreting them. If you drink tea underneath the full moon, it helps psychic awareness and interpret dreams. Dandelion tea is used for healing rituals, and you can add dandelion to salad greens for physical strength. Like, once again, take precaution when you're consuming something. And let's see, the last one I'm going to talk about today is a carnation. I actually have some flowers here. Red ones are to increase energy, and carnations are also help with optimism in life. This here is a white one. Red ones are supposed to help with optimism. These are supposed to help with depression during the winter time if you get any. I recently used a carnation with a friend of mine to get rid of negative energy. The white ones are for that. What you do is you take the carnation. What we did, we went outside and I had her visualize all the negativity. I had her bring it all to the surface. And then she had the carnation, and you're supposed to wipe it on you. You can do it physically, wipe it on you, as long as you're not allergic. Okay, or you can just metaphorically do it. Okay, well, she metaphorically just wiped it all away, and at the end what you do is you break the stem off and you throw the stem away. If you want, you can keep the carnation, whatever, as long as you snap that stem and throw that negativity away, because what it does, it captures it all in the stem, so you can get rid of it, you can throw it away. So carnations are a really good tool to have. There's so many more out there. I was actually talking to my sister-in-law before I did this, and we were talking about a couple different things, like protection and blessing your home and stuff like that from spiritual activities, especially since it's time of year. So I might cover some of that. And another thing that I know that's bothering a lot of people is the economical situation with finding jobs. And so I'm going to use this book, Encyclopedia of Magical Ingredients. Yeah, sorry my lighting's kind of odd. It's a gray day today, so it's really bright. Well, anyways, there's tables back here that's supposed to help with like employment and stuff like that. So I'm going to cover that, especially with everything going on. Everyone could use a little help with that. So I'm going to be doing that in an upcoming video, maybe showing you like a simple, spell you can use. Just kind of see how it goes. But yeah, I'm definitely going to see what I can do. Once again, my name's Astrid. Feel free to comment questions. If you want me to cover anything, let me know. Yep, that's about it. Well, thank you again for watching. Once again, my name's Astrid, and feel free to check out my other videos. I do have others, including Introduction to Wicca and a few other things. So, well, I'll see you guys later. Good luck. Bye.